Hello there. How y'all doing today? It's Saturday, and I am here to do this 1, 2, 6 picks challenge. I always say that. I have it right in my mind to say hashtag 1, 2, 6 picks challenge, but I don't even know why it always comes out like that. This is important, right? This is important. It means that we are creating something that is going to become a thing, some popularity, and you can find it this way. And so, yeah, this means something. Hashtag 1, 2, 6 picks challenge. Created by Angie over at Junk Journal Junction. And so, yesterday was Friday the 20th. She usually does her makes on Fridays, and I try to keep in schedule with her. I'm still busy, but it's only Saturday the 21st, not the 20th. So here we go. Let's get to the make for today. Today I have to use, let me see, I don't have them written down, but I'm looking at what I have. So here I have my items over here. Let's get these. We have wax, right? And we have the color silver. That's what we had, wax and silver. Okay, so I'm using crayons and magazine cutouts. Let's see, this is a little loppy, so I don't want to, on the other side it might not be as smooth, but it might look cool in there because this, oh yeah, let's put it on there. I don't know how it's going. It might make my magazine. Yeah, I don't want to use that one. Let's find another flat, smooth page. That one's kind of smooth. Let's see. We got to find a smooth page. This is bent up. I'm not sure. You know why it won't let me be great, but it won't. Okay, let's see. This one is kind of smooth. All right, let's see. Let's keep looking. This is a good one. Let's put it on here. Oh, this matching with this horseback here. I don't want that one either. Okay, here's a blank one. Let's use that one. Okay, good. Nice blank white. Okay, so I have this, which is a magazine tear out. Clearly, I've been using it for something else, and it's okay. So I'm using this as a full page. Here's my silver. That's my first prompt right there. Silver. She has a beautiful silver sparkly gown. Okay, so we're going to put some glue stick on this page and put the whole image on it. How y'all doing today? How are you? How are you? I'm going to do some cutting because I didn't cut my little additions out. I don't typically do that. I like to do all of mine while I'm making my videos. So, I need all of the watch hours I can get. And I know that doesn't work for everybody. Some people just want to see what it was and make it fast, speed it up and all of that. And that's okay. But some people do like to see the process. And I know that because I see those kinds of comments in other people's videos. So I try to incorporate those things. And some people are just really good at pulling and cutting and prepping and all of that. And I just don't have that kind of time on my hand right now. Even when I have downtime, I'm trying to be relaxing. I'm not really prepping for this kind of thing, except to think in my mind what kind of video I want to do next. That's where I'm at. So this part is always fun to me, to just cut while I'm creating. And it's good. So now this is blank over here, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna be writing, so maybe I'll leave some of this white space. But this is another silver image that I wanted to use. I thought that was very cool. right here. So let me get my good scissors, okay? Because these things fast and sharp. And I said maybe I can get as good as Angie with my fussy cutting, because she cuts really good. Some people just do really good with this, and I'm not that great. I told myself last night while I was watching Angie's video, I was like, I might be able to do it a little better, a more cleaner cut if I use these scissors more. And I don't typically, because they are very long and pointy, and they are very sharp, and they're fast. So if you are going around something, you know, and you think you curving, you just might cut that tip off. So I don't know, but practice, they say, make perfect. I don't really know, but I'm gonna try to clean this up and go slow and apply this to our page. I thought this was cool. I saw this in a magazine and I said, oh, that's nice. Playing cards, and they have black and white, which is like silver. So let's use it. And then when I was flipping and I saw that gown, I said, oh, but I tore that. Oh, shout. See what I did? I cut the edge of that off, but I'm going to go rescue it just like this, because I wasn't paying attention to the gray border that is the shadow of the card frame. It's okay though, because the glue will paste it right down to the page and it'll be fine. But man, I lost my train of thought. I was looking at the gown and I said I already cut that, and or tore the page off, and I don't know if I can use that. And I was like, we don't really use people's faces anyway, so it's fine. We can just, you know what I'm saying, use this. Right, that's cool. So it's, this piece is off, but you can't even tell when you put it down. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so I thought this is here on that edge, but I'm gonna just round that out a little bit, some kind of way. Make this come down, because why is this card looking, let me sharpen it out a little bit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, I think. And we're gonna put that here. Somebody said, why you want to do that? I don't know, I just, that's how I roll. That's how I roll. So I'm just not sure how I want to do it all the way. Maybe like that. We got a little piece of her, but I like it, I think, a little bit better like that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, and let's see what happens here. Wonder, should I put some ink on here? Should I just leave it? I think I'm gonna leave it. Get a little teeny bit of her face and eye. Just a little piece. Her nose. Okay. And then make sure that piece sticks down there. We need a little bit more glue. I was trying not to put too much glue over here, because I need to make sure I leave some writing space, so I can say what make this was and what were the prompts and that kind of thing. Okay, so now let's go from the top down so we can put that torn piece. Okay, good. Now we still have a little piece not down. Okay, now we have that. Okay, now, and you can still see her a little bit, so it's not too bad. Okay, and then, okay, we have that. And I have this cute dog. I thought he was adorable, or she is adorable, and I'm going to cut this out, I think. Maybe I don't need to cut it all the way out. Style in. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, just like it is, if I tell the truth. I kind of can leave that just like that. I kind of could, and let's do that right here. Do I want it there or up here? Wondering. I definitely don't want it over there, but maybe here, maybe here. I only was gonna use the dog. Let me see how I like it. Okay, let's tear a little bit more of this away. Let's see what we get. I think I'm gonna leave it like this because I don't want to lose the window, and if I take all of this off, it might look kind of, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see. I mean, I ain't sure how that's gonna look. I take that piece off, and it's just because I'm thinking this brown goes with this background, and let me try something that, let me see. I was thinking, let me see if I can try something Angie would do, but I think that I can't because my paper is probably stuck. And it might not work. Let me see what's on the other side. Nothing. Oh, it might work. Oh, I don't know how it can happen because why would the window be down there? But the thing of it is if I just cut the dog out, but I kind of like the whole thing. Child decisions is all I'm saying. What about if we put the thing up here? Because what you're going to do with all the rest of this, I didn't take anything else out the book to add to this. I did not. But I have one magazine sitting here. I have this, and I wanted to use this for something, and that's kind of going to go. Maybe I don't need that piece. Let me see. I need another piece to put underneath this so I can cut it. All right, let's see. Like that. Save that piece for something else. And one. And let me see, do I want that white all gone first before I cut that off? Okay. Yeah, I think so. think so. I think it'll be alright like this. Okay. Alright, so I wanted to put this maybe here. Oh yeah, maybe there. Let's put that one right there. Okay. Put that right there. Fill that piece in right there. And then, why is that dirty? I don't know. I gotta find somewhere to put this dog. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it like this, how I originally thought of it. Even though I should kept it, I think. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know if I want to cut the window out, but if I use it here, I'm not going to need the window. I don't know. I'm so mad now because I thought I should have kept it the way I had it, but it's too late now because we've made a new decision that might not work out the way that we anticipated, but I guess it may still be okay. We gotta keep working on it, and we shall soon find out whether or not that was a good way to do it. I don't know. Because now he's just lone here. But I was thinking to put him near her like that. Maybe I bring him down off the page. That's okay like that. Let's round this corner up like this, so it doesn't look so boxy or something, and it can set off the page. If we take this, well, that's kind of blended. Let me see. Setting off the page, he kind of is good there, I think. I think he's good there. I think so. Okay, let's do that. I think. Okay, let's see. He almost blends into her gown in a nice way right there. It's just losing so much of him. But I was wondering, like, this piece is perfect right there. But it looks like I need to take some of that off or do something else to it. Here, it makes it, you know, just kind of I don't know. This piece blends in good here, but then it separates him from the gown. So if I put him here, if I put him all the way in her gown, then this piece is, it needs to be something else behind him. And I want to not cover up her whole gown, okay? So, do you see the trouble I'm having? I'm thinking if I come in here and cut this piece out, maybe. But it's so close to the gown. It might still work. Let's just try it. Don't cut his ear away. Okay. I don't know. I guess I'm going to do it like that because this piece comes right into that perfectly, but I need to cut a little bit of this piece off. See that little dark piece that comes in right here real good. All right, so let's just do that and let's see. Once you do that, that's the end of it, okay? Okay. So you won't have to see too much. Just put that in there. And okay. And so we have that. And that's down good. And then, let's see. So now we'll have to take some of the page or something. So let's just trim some of this so it's not so much white down here. But not too much away. Just a little line. Then we'll put some ink down here a little bit. And let's see if we can just blend that in a little bit so it's not so white at the bottom. Okay, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this off of here. So let's just do something that's better. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Okay, we have our silver and our playing cards and her gown and her dog. And we gotta get some wax. And I know somebody said, well, why you put that right there? Oh, I put that there because I'm going to put some wax there. Let me see if I see something cool. I've already pulled next week's prompts, and that's why I still have this magazine sitting here because I need it to be near me, and I'm going to see if I find something that might look cool by the dog in this one magazine. Can't say I will. Oh, it's a flower. It had to be something. I don't know what. Let's just see if something cool could be there. Behind the dog. It is something lovely in this page that I was thinking, in this book that I was thinking to use. And then I said, well, maybe I'll use that somewhere else another day. I think it's in this magazine. Let's see if we find something that can go. I don't know that we will. I don't know that we will find something. Let's see. got 25 minutes on the clock. All right. I've tried to get my pieces, but now I didn't find something to cover. That would be lovely right there, I think. I think that would be cool. But the thing of it is can I get this so big? Just to put, let's see, maybe it can work. I don't know. Because it's not really a, is all of this stuff probably blown off or something like that. Well, let's see what we can get out of this. Maybe it can work. Maybe, y'all, maybe, just maybe. All right, so I'm going to come up here and cut all in here like this. I mean, after all, it's only paper, right? Right, it's only paper. So I think it might help us out. It's got like a gray, purpley type of background to it, so it still falls in with our color scheme of silver, so that might work. We don't know yet, but we finding out in 1 second. Let's take this out. I don't want that purple in there, but I do want a little tip of it. Oh, come on. Let me cut this away. That's in the way. I want a little tip of it on here. And a little tip on there. And a little tip on here. See how that cut down there? If I didn't want that to cut down there, it was too late because that's how these work. I wish I could take these out. It's these extra green sticks. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Everything will be fine. We see that there's some other kind of stems up in here and everything. So we just do the best we can and it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Keep going. Coming in and out. I'll check on my cat. What was that? Make sure they're not playing with these extension cords and things when play those kind of games. Make me have to pooty them. You're gonna pooty them? What's pooty them? I had to pooty them out, these little pooties. Alright, let's go this way. And out here, oh, we want a little piece of that purple, little teeny bit, and a little piece of this one. Uh-oh. This one, I have to give it a little teeny green bud. Just a little teeny piece of green because there's no purple over there. But it's okay. Just keep going. Take that one off. Turn all the way around here. And come around. Don't take that piece off. Leave that. Come around. It's torn under there, but it's fine. We'll go this way. And come around. And here. And these are torn, but it's okay. Just come in and get some of this little stuff out of here. And get it. And then come around here and get that. And this piece of leaf is lovely, so we will try to keep it. Not that it shows us much of where it came from or what it's attached to, but it's still lovely. So we'll try to hold that. We don't know if it's gonna fit on our page, but we will try to go for it. Come in here, around. We hope we didn't cut, did we? We were so close, we almost cut that off. So close. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's what we got. And let's try to come in here, teeny bit. And that's what we got. And it's going to cover our dog. We did all of that. That's still lovely. That is still lovely. Let's see how much of it we can get. I think that's still lovely. I think that's still lovely. Maybe if we put it like this, let's glue it down first. Turn this here. Oh, we gotta wind it a little bit. I think it's gonna be nice. Okay. All right, and then we gotta make sure we put it on here the right way. Cover up. Like this. His head is up a little bit over here. He can stay behind, I think. I think he can stay behind. He'll be all right. All right, and then, wait. Gotta try and put this in a way. I liked it on an angle more. Okay. Like this. Okay. Then let's put a little bit over here. Here. And then put some on him, just a little bit. Now he looks like he's laying on that rug with her behind this plant or whatever this is here. And then we can trim some of this off. And trim this. I need to go this way so I won't cut it and mess up the bottom of the paper. Okay, and we got that. And then I did not get this piece. but I'm going to add it right in here, or we can add some here, maybe. Oh yeah, that might work over here. It might work over here, like so. I think it will. I think it'll be okay. And then let's clip this side. Don't put too much over here. Maybe like this. Put this on here. It's okay. It's just paper fun. Everything's all right. It's okay. It's just paper. And then that can just have that little corner, and that can be there. And then we can still fill in some of this here around the stem so that we don't see our white paper at the bottom. And then that's good. Okay? All right, so I think that's better. I think. Okay. Then we'll clip that. And need some more glue here. Somebody's not laying down. Okay. Now, I think that's good. Okay. Now, that's what we have. Very nice. I like that. Okay? I like that. And very nice. That came out nice. It was a nice save, I think. This might just be the back of whatever was on the other side. Can we use any of this? Let's see. You never can tell. You never can tell. Let me cut this middle piece out. Maybe we can use some of this too. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just to come up the side of the page for the white. And let me see, where is the rest of the flowers on that page here. Let's see about this piece. What if this needs a piece of glue? What if we came in here and did something like this? And just keep in theme with the little flowery stuff. Keep a little bit of this happening. Let this piece of green come right on up here with this page, like that. I think it'll be fine. I do. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, looks like it came all together like that. Let's see what else we can add to that. Maybe we can put some more. Let's see about this piece that we left on the book. See how this, I think it still needs to go this way, like so. Maybe that can still work. Let's just try to keep it. Okay, I'm gonna tear it around this piece. Let's see how that looks like. It came off the seam. Let's Can we lift this up a little bit easily? Just a little bit. Yes, just a little bit. So I can put this all the way down here like this, with that little tip, like that. And then these can run right off that torn page, and this can run together like that. Yeah, I think it works. I think it works. We just need some green stuff, okay? And where we're gonna get the green stuff from, let me see. I'm looking. These stems might not do it though. Let me see what I have left. I don't have much left. Most of that is, but these are just sticks. Let's see. Can we use them? I don't think so. I think we more so need some kind of leaf. Let's see. See, this is so involved now, right? Yes, it is. So involved. Let's see. What is that thing? There's some leafy stuff, but we don't know how leafy that looks. Does it look like it can help or hurt? Let's see. We don't want it to be a problem. We just want a little bit of green. A little bit of green that looks like, not grass or shrub, but something that can look like we can blend all of that together like this. Okay? I think this food can help me. Let me see. It's a lot of it over here. Here goes something right here. That purpley one is really nice on that beet. Let me see. But maybe I'll just get this piece. It's looking like spinach or something. Let me see. Oh, I was not looking for that one at first. I saw. Oh, here's something that I'll have to tear the whole book up. Let's make some of this work. I think it'll work. That one looks better because it's in the direction. Let me get that one. Look at this one. It's kind of in the direction. It's food, but it's okay. It's a plant right now. So let's just try and clip this piece off and trim this root all the way down and around. And come in here and try and clean this white up a little bit. These scissors are so sharp and fast. Let me go slow. Okay. And then, just maybe, I'm going to just trim this down in here and make this stuff look like it's more leafy and spread out. Like this. And come down in here and cut that out. And cut this down here, and then come around this little white tip and come down here and move around there and come and get this white. I think I cut a whole piece fell out. Let's see. I think it did. It did. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can just add some of this in here somewhere. Let's clip it. Might be too small or something. I'm gonna put it in here anyway. I'm gonna put it in there anyway. Just let it fall in here like so, and then let this piece, I should have used it the other way, like this, and then put this one in here like that, and then maybe put this coming out here. It didn't stick. Stuck to me. Alright, it's okay. I think it's alright. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's too much to think about. It's too much to think about. Can't be perfect. It just has to be that this is what we got out of it. Let's see. Let's take this one. This. We're still thinking on it. Still a lot to think on. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it's like be finished already. I'm trying. I just want it to be, you know, kind of nicely put together in a way. Okay, let's go that way. And we're going to call it finished. That's it. We can't do no more to it. We got to let it go. Leave it alone. Let it be. And say that's what we got. Okay. This is coming up again. Alright, so that's alright. It kind of tried to make it look like it came off the page all the way around. That's where I was with the whole thing. Just trying to see if I can make it like that was the background, you know? That's where I was. Alright, so we need a little bit more ink. If I make this wet, it might be dark. So let's try it. Give it a little spritz. And let's come over here. Alright. I don't generally get into all of this like this, with the whole ink in the background and all of that. We don't usually do all of that, but this just seemed like it needed some other kind of help because the page was off. And we'll just come up here and do this edging around here like so. Okay, then we're going to add some of this to tone this down. Let's put this in here by her gown. We'll tone this down some over here so it's not so white. Okay, and that's what we'll do. And then that's okay like that. All right, so finally, we're off to the finish, okay? All right, my makes are, I can't do something in 20 minutes all the time. Sometimes I be trying. All right, so here's my wax. My wax is crayons. And I have my heat tool. It's not very loud, but it is loud enough. So, let you know what it is and what's happening. There's my little piece of, so we're going to make wax happen this way. And it's hot. And our crayon is melting. Oh, it would, but with wax you can recover. If that was paint, no way. It'd just be a done deal. One more. Okay, so now we're finished with the red. We can still get this wax off of here. It's not a problem. Let's use yellow. It's running. Okay, now let's use green. Oh, her nice silver gown. Okay, we'll put a little green here. Okay, now we're going to use blue. I'm going to use this brighter blue. And then we will use orange. I think that's good. Okay, then we will use the orange. Okay, did I miss a color? No, purple. That's the color we missed. Let me see. This is the lighter purple. Which you can't really tell. Put it. Trying to find a good spot to put it in so you can see it. You're laying on my feet, boop boop. whichever color. Let's just add it to this back there. All right, let's get that red again, because I need it. I need it right here, and I need it right here, and I want to fix this one and this one. It's kind of slid together on there. And I need yellow one more time, just to put up in here. Where? All right, good. And that is it. That is what we have. Okay? That's what I came up with. I saw this beautiful silver gown, and I saw that puppy, and I saw that, and I said, okay, we're going to use crayons. And as I was flipping, I saw this, and I said, yep, because that's my idea. I'm going to melt some wax from the crayons and put it in her gown. At first, I was only going to do it at the bottom down, but since this page was torn like this, and I needed to use up some of the space, I said, put this here and clip this off, and then you can see the little running lines, if you can see it. Let's see. Sorry about shaking. And it's running on down, and so it just kind of put that together like that. So this is what I got out of this, and you know, maybe she ready for her up close, okay, or her close up. All right, and so now we're going to write on here. That's what we're going to do now. We're going to get us a marker or a gel pen. Let's use blue. And we will say hashtag 126 pics challenge 2025. And we had this for yesterday was the 20th, for June 2025, and we had 3 prompts. We had silver and wax. We only had 2, silver and wax. 2 prompts. Okay, and it was silver and wax. Okay, and that's what we had. All right, and so that's our make for this, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you thought of it, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great weekend. Peace.